Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're diving into a high-stakes battle being fought not on the streets, but in the skies above India. I'm talking about the drone delivery war, a futuristic showdown between the two giants of Indian food delivery, Swiggy and Zomato. Forget bikes and scooters for a moment. The next frontier for getting your biryani or pizza is through the air. But is this just a sci-fi dream? Or is it the future of how we eat? Let's find out. For years, we've associated Swiggy and Zomato with the familiar sight of delivery partners weaving through traffic. Their business model was simple: connect restaurants with hungry customers. But as the market got more competitive, they started looking for the next big thing. First came grocery delivery with services like Instamart and Blinkit, which completely changed all shopping habits. Now they're setting their sights even higher. Literally, the idea is simple yet revolutionary. Use drones to bypass traffic, reduce delivery times, and cut down on emissions. Imagine ordering your lunch and having it arrive at a designated hub near your home in just a few minutes, flown in by a drone. This isn't just a gimmick, it's a potential game changer. For Swiggy and Zomato, mastering drone delivery could mean dominating the market for years to come. So where do things stand right now? Both companies have been making serious moves. Back in 2021, the Indian government relaxed drone regulations, opening the door for commercial deliveries. Swiggy quickly partnered with Andhra Technologies, a smart skies platform, and the Indian Institute of Technology, ROPAR, to kickstart their trials. They've been testing everything from delivering groceries with Instamart to potentially moving medical supplies. Their approach is a hub-and-spoke model. A drone picks up an order from a seller's location, flies it to a common customer hub, and then a traditional delivery partner handles the final mile delivery to your doorstep. This hybrid system seems like the most practical way to start. During one of their early trials, Swiggy even tested this out by having a drone deliver groceries from a store to a hub, which were then picked up for final delivery. It's all about creating a super efficient middle-mile network. Not to be outdone, Zomato has been just as aggressive. They even acquired a drone startup called Tech Eagle in 2018 to get a head start. Although that partnership eventually ended, Zomato didn't give up. They've been conducting their own extensive tests, with one notable trial involving a drone covering a distance of 5 kilometers in just 10 minutes, carrying a 5-kilogram payload. That's incredibly fast. Zomato's vision is to create a network of drone corridors connecting dense clusters of restaurants with customer neighborhoods. Their CEO, Deepinder Goyal, has been very vocal about their ambitions, emphasizing that drone delivery is crucial for the future of their business. It's clear that for both companies, this isn't just a side project. It's a core part of their long-term strategy to build a faster, more reliable, and more sustainable delivery ecosystem. The race is well and truly on. But let's be real, this isn't as easy as just launching a few drones into the sky. The challenges are massive. First up, the technology itself. These drones need to be incredibly reliable. They have to fly in all sorts of weather conditions, from scorching heat to monsoon rains, all while carrying a payload. They need advanced navigation systems to avoid obstacles like buildings, trees, and other aircraft. And most importantly, they need to be safe. A malfunction could be disastrous. Then there's the regulatory maze. While the Indian government has been supportive, there are still a lot of rules to navigate. We're talking about flight paths, no-fly zones, over sensitive areas, air traffic management for thousands of drones, and clear. Getting all of this sorted out is a monumental task for both the companies and the government. The Directorate General of Civil Aviation, or DGCA, is overseeing all of this, and they are moving cautiously to ensure safety above all else. And we haven't even talked about the cost. These advanced delivery drones aren't cheap. Building the infrastructure, The takeoff and landing pads, the charging stations, the command centers requires a huge upfront investment. Both Swiggy and Zomato are burning through cash to make this happen, betting that the long-term savings on fuel and labor will eventually make it all worthwhile. But it's a massive financial gamble. Public perception is another huge hurdle. Will people feel comfortable with drones buzzing over their heads all day? There are concerns about noise pollution and privacy. Imagine drones with cameras flying over your backyard. Companies need to be transparent and address these concerns head-on to gain public trust. Without that trust, the entire system could fail before it even gets off the ground. So, with all these challenges, what does the future actually look like? Well, don't expect a drone to land on your balcony with a pizza tomorrow. The initial rollout will likely be slow and cautious. We'll probably see drones being used primarily for the middle mile, as I mentioned earlier. For example, a drone could fly a large batch of orders from a restaurant hub in the city center to a smaller distribution point in a suburb. From there, delivery partners on bikes would take over. This hybrid model makes a lot of sense. It combines the speed and efficiency of drones for long distances with the flexibility and precision of human delivery partners for the tricky final mile. It also means fewer vehicles on congested city roads, which is a win for everyone. Over time, as the technology matures and regulations become clearer, we might see more direct-to-consumer deliveries, but probably limited to specific areas. Think new residential complexes or office parks that are designed with drone delivery in mind, featuring dedicated landing pads or drone ports. This technology also has a massive potential beyond just food. Imagine instant delivery of emergency medicines to remote areas or urgent transport of blood samples between hospitals. Swiggy and Zomato are already exploring these possibilities. Their drone networks could become a vital piece of public infrastructure, serving a much greater purpose than just satisfying our late-night cravings. The skills and systems they build for food delivery can easily be adapted for these critical use cases. So, who's going to win this war in the skies? It's too early to call a winner. Swiggy is taking a very collaborative approach, working with multiple partners to build a flexible and open system. Zomato, on the other hand, seems to be focused on building a more vertically integrated solution, controlling everything from the hardware to the software. Both strategies have their pros and cons. Swiggy's model might be more scalable and adaptable, while Zomato's could offer tighter control and potentially a more seamless user experience. Ultimately, the winner will be the one who can solve the technological, regulatory, and financial challenges most effectively. They'll need to build a system that is not just fast, but also safe, reliable, and cost-effective. But here's the most exciting part. No matter who wins, the real winner is us, the consumer. This competition is driving innovation at an incredible pace. It's pushing the boundaries of what's possible and accelerating our journey into a future where instant, automated delivery is a part of everyday life. The drone delivery war between Swiggy and Zomato isn't just a corporate rivalry. It's a glimpse into the future of logistics and urban living in India and around the world. The sky is no longer the limit. It's the new highway. What do you think? Are you excited about drone deliveries or do you have some concerns? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think about this futuristic race. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content about the future of technology. See you in the next one. Ever ordered food online and tracked your delivery rider inching through traffic? It's a familiar sight for millions of us. But what if I told you the next time you order biryani or groceries, it might not arrive on a bike, but from the sky? Yes, we're talking about drone delivery. It sounds like science fiction, but major players like Swiggy and Zomato are already racing to make it a reality in India. The question is, are we ready for it? Let's dive into the fascinating, complex, and potentially revolutionary world of drone delivery in India. First, let's address the elephant in the room, or rather, the drone in the sky: infrastructure and safety. India's airspace is already incredibly busy. Adding thousands of delivery drones creates a massive challenge. We need a robust air traffic management system specifically for drones, something called unmanned traffic management, or UTM. Think of it as a digital air traffic controller, ensuring drones don't crash into each other, into buildings, or into manned aircraft. This isn't just about software. It requires a network of sensors and communication systems across our cities. Then there's the last mile problem. A drone can't exactly ring your doorbell and hand you a package. Most current models are designed for hub-to-hub delivery. For instance, a drone might fly from a restaurant's central kitchen to a smaller delivery hub in your neighborhood. From there, a traditional delivery rider would still handle the final leg of the journey to your doorstep. This hybrid model is the most likely starting point, as it bypasses the trickiest part: navigating dense residential lanes and apartment complexes. Imagine a drone trying to find the right balcony in a high-rise building. It's a navigational nightmare. Safety is paramount. What happens if a drone malfunctions mid-flight? What if it's carrying a hot curry and loses power over a busy street? Manufacturers are developing fail-safes like parachutes, redundant motors, and return-to-home functions. But regulations need to be strict. We'll need designated flight corridors, no-fly zones over sensitive areas like airports and government buildings, and clear rules about what happens in an emergency. Public perception is key here. One major accident could set the entire industry back years. Of course, technology is at the heart of this revolution. These aren't your hobbyist drones. Delivery drones are sophisticated machines packed with GPS, LiDAR for obstacle avoidance, and advanced cameras. They need to be able to withstand India's diverse weather conditions, from monsoon rains to scorching summer heat. Battery life is another huge hurdle. Currently, most drones can only fly for about 20 to 30 minutes, which limits their delivery radius. Advances in battery technology are crucial for making this service viable on a large scale, and this is where artificial intelligence truly shines. AI is the brain behind the operation. It will plan the most efficient flight paths, factoring in real-time weather and air traffic. It will manage the entire fleet, deciding which drone takes which order. AI algorithms will be crucial for obstacle detection and avoidance, allowing the drone to react instantly to a bird, another drone, or a sudden power line. It's the AI that will make the system autonomous, scalable, and most importantly, safe. Now let's talk about the human element. What does this mean for the millions of delivery riders who are the backbone of India's gig economy? The immediate picture isn't one of mass replacement. As we discussed, the initial model will be hybrid. Drones will handle the long, traffic-congested parts of the journey, while riders will manage the final, more complex delivery to the customer. This could actually be a good thing. It could mean riders handle more deliveries within a smaller area, increasing their efficiency and potentially their earnings. It could also reduce the stress and danger of navigating long distances in heavy traffic. But in the long term, as technology evolves, this is a question we must grapple with as a society, focusing on reskilling and creating new opportunities. The rise of drone delivery could even reshape our cities. Imagine new buildings designed with dedicated drone landing pads or skyports. We might see centralized neighborhood delivery hubs become common architectural features. Urban planners will need to think in 3 dimensions, designing drone corridors just as they design roads and metro lines. It could lead to quieter, less congested streets as some delivery traffic moves to the sky. This is a long-term vision, but it's an exciting one. But will we, the customers, trust it? Building trust is perhaps the biggest non-technical challenge. Will my food arrive hot? Is the packaging secure? Can someone tamper with my delivery mid-air? Companies like Swiggy and Zomato we'll need to invest heavily in tamper-proof packaging and transparent tracking systems. Maybe you'll get a live video feed from the drone's camera. The first few successful, seamless deliveries will be critical in winning over the public. It needs to be not just a novelty, but a reliable and safe service. So who's winning the race? Both Swiggy and Zomato have been actively conducting trials. Swiggy has partnered with multiple drone companies to test grocery deliveries under its Instamart service. Zomato acquired a drone tech company called Tech Eagle back in 2018, signaling its long-term commitment. Initially, the focus for both seems to be beyond just food. Think medical supplies, where speed is life-saving or delivering goods to remote, hard-to-reach areas. These applications have a clearer and more immediate benefit. The business case is compelling. Drones could drastically cut down delivery times and operational costs in the long run. No more getting stuck in traffic jams means faster, more predictable deliveries. For a company handling millions of orders a day, shaving even a few minutes and a few rupees off each delivery adds up to massive savings and a huge competitive advantage. The one who cracks the code for efficient, safe, and scalable drone delivery will undoubtedly dominate the market. In conclusion, the drone delivery future in India isn't a simple switch we can flip overnight. It's a complex puzzle involving technology, regulation, public trust, and urban planning. The journey will be gradual, likely starting with a hybrid model focusing on hub-to-hub transport for groceries and medical supplies before we see it become mainstream for our nightly dinner orders. The challenges are significant, but so is the potential to transform logistics and our daily lives. The sky above our cities is about to get a lot more interesting. Thanks for watching. What do you think? Would you be excited to get your next order delivered by a drone? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this look into the future, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content. See you in the next one.